What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Reviews. We're dealing with Three Floyds again, guys. Some of my favorite beers come from Three Floyds. They've been around the block. They know what they're doing. We have a brand new release in Michigan for the first time ever from them, guys. And it's going to be Dreadnaught, which is an Imperial IPA, I believe. And I need someone out there to kind of give some clarification here, that this is a very old beer that Three Floyds used to kind of make, and it was, you could get it locally, maybe from them, directly from the source, of course, but I'm pretty sure this was around years and years back, guys, so I think this is one they're redoing once again, and it's really nice to see it in distribution, because some of these beers are beers that I would have never gotten the opportunity to try, so the fact that we have it at our disposal is amazing. It's a breath of fresh air to get amazing beer. I don't know how much the recipes have changed over the years. Some of the old school beers seem to have changed from, way back in the day. Not sure what Three Floyds did. Maybe this has been the same, and maybe they're just darn good at keeping things very consistent over the years. But this is coming in, guys, at 9.4%, and on the back we have an Imperial IPA with an intense citrus hop aroma, a huge malt body, and a crisp finish. So looking forward to this one, to be quite honest. And this was canned on 3/21/22. Today's April 9th, time of recording. So this is pretty darn fresh to Michigan distribution, guys. Had to try this one for you guys. It's just something we have to do on this channel. So as we pour, looking pretty caramely and amber and orange all together. More of a golden, dirty orange, actually. Beauty. What a beauty. And look at that kind of off-white head. Almost like a little dirty caramel yellow in there, just an ever so just dash of that on the white head, guys. But very nice looking beer. This looks like a intense West Coast old school IPA. I mean, just a huge double from back in the day. That's exactly what this looks like. It reminds me of California all day long. Some stone going on here, just a lot of stone brewing. It looks exactly like those kinds of beers. But let's not mix it up. Stone's awesome, but so is Three Floyds. So is Three Floyds. That's a beautiful looking beer, guys. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Let's try to get an aroma on this. Check it out, guys. 9.4. This is not a small beer. I mean, I get fresh, like grapefruit, citrus, pith, skin, little orangey in there, a little like tangerine, a little bit of lemon. I'd say grapefruit and floral, for sure, are the dominating effects of this beer. Maybe some light honey biscuitiness, maybe. It's not as like bursting as new school beers. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get hit with citra on this. That's not what this beer is. And sometimes I look for that, and I get lost in the shuffle thinking, here's more citrus. Well, no, this is a different kind of citrus in here. Yeah, it smells kind of toasty, biscuity. Looks like caramel notes, like kind of malty. It doesn't have a massive nose, though, guys. So let's just dive in. Dreadnaught from Three Floyds. Check it out. Whoa. Whoa. Woo! That's old school, baby. That's malty. Very floral, very malt forward. A ton of floral. There's got to be Centennial hops in here for one. Why is it so crushable? Why? Three Floyds is majestic, guys. I mean, they make these beers so darn drinkable at 9.4%. It's mind-boggling, because you get this like big honey kind of biscuity maltiness. But then it's like, it's cut by citrus, like this grapefruit pith, and juicy grapefruit kind of bursts out. You get a little bit of that navel tangerine orange coming out. It showcases its hop punch, its dominance, and then it's cut by the citrus, and then you're left with some like smooth, kind of creamy, soft, piney bitterness on the back end for being such a massive beer. It's a roller coaster of flavors, but in the nicest way and in the most stellar fashion from front to back, guys. This could be an absolute malt bomb that would crush your palate and just remind you of nasty old school beer. But it tastes old school, but in a new school fashion, if that makes any sense. So you're still getting those citrus notes. You're still getting this smooth drinkability with this beer, and it's not overly complicated. It's just a nice, solid, more than solid West Coast double IPA, guys. It's just a fantastic drinkability here for 9.4. A hint like medicinal, like nugget, weedy, like an oil, a slick oil, like hop dipped in like marijuana for a slight second, but then it tames you back with like that grapefruit and orange and that soft maltiness that you would think would be so sharp, guys, but it's just really soft all the way through. It's got this like soft, oily, creamy feel to this beer while being just a hint dank and hoppy. It's just odd how well it finishes, because it could be an array of bombardment of hops, and if you don't like malt, you might not like this beer, but if you love old school West Coast beers, you're gonna like this beer quite a lot, guys. And it's not even as malty as some of what old school reminds me of. This has more drinkability, this has more citrus, it has more smoothness and softness to it for being such a big beer. I mean, it's just very well done. I could put this whole thing down, guys, in a matter of seconds. This is very easy to drink. Yep. Like honey, a little bit of weed, and just slick pininess. It's a fantastic beer, guys. It's not overly complicated. It's not meant to be, but it flows in stellar fashion. Rating, not going to keep going. It's a great beer. Man, this is what I needed. I get so tired of New England style beers. I love hops, guys, and I love when they're well done, and they're not all the same. Like, this is something different for once, and I don't get good West Coast beers that often anymore. So, I'm going to go 4.36 out of 5. I just think it's really well done. I mean, the recipe's fantastic. The flow is fantastic, and the drinkability is just off the charts for this, guys. I'm going to be sipping this one. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a great beer. I'm going to sit down and enjoy this one today. So you know what it is. It's Pour Michigan Reviews. Cheers.